Well, folks, this is not a fun video to make in any way. As you can see here, this is the turbo for the Camaro. And as the thumbnail says, I destroyed it. I definitely caused a lot of damage. Pretty bummed out about it, but I'm gonna just move past it, get the turbo fixed, put it back on the car, and we'll be rolling. So let me explain to you the events leading up to the race and why the car couldn't stage, so you know going into this whole video what the problems were. So before I even left my house to go to the race, I knew that the turbo was hurt. I was hoping maybe it wasn't that bad, maybe I'd be able to push through, the car would be able to do its thing still. I talked to a couple people, we kind of made the decision, we were like, it'll be okay. Like, it's a turbo, they get beat up, they'll be okay. It wasn't okay. So this is the destroyed turbo. I just took it off the Camaro and it is in bad shape. Like, very bad. Listen. Can you hear that? Turbos are not supposed to have that kind of shaft play. So, back to how it happened. So I was in my driveway testing the bump box, trans brake, all that stuff, seeing how it worked. I was on and off testing it all day. I let the car cool down. I would go inside, do stuff. I would work in the garage a little bit, do some other stuff. Then I would go back out, test the car again, you know, let it cool down, so on and so forth. Because obviously you can't just keep testing the bump box. That's how you burn up your trans. One of those times I walked out and I jumped in the car and this magnet sheet was still covering my turbo, which is what I use because especially in the driveway there's a lot of falling leaves and stuff and I did not feel like having one of those fall in my turbo. This got sucked into my turbo, like this much of it. You can see even here there's a piece of turbine impeller wheel. Piece of billet aluminum is wedged in it. And I got up on the trans brake and all of a sudden I heard some noise and the second I let out it puffed a bunch of debris out. Cleaned out my intercooler, cleaned out my charge pipe, you know, looked at the turbo did not have that much play, so I figured, okay, you know, maybe it'll be okay. Turbos take abuse, I've seen worse. So I decided I'm gonna load up the car, I'm gonna go to the Christmas tree race. There was no other option. I was not prepared to buy a brand new, you know, $4,000 turbo. I'd still have to put this housing on there because it's obviously modified for my setup. So I would have had to buy a brand new turbo, swap them out. So I would have been $4,000 in the hole. And then I still would have had to fix this turbo or do something. It was not worth it for the Christmas tree race. And the guy that won went 690s anyways and cleaned house. So obviously I didn't have anything for that car. But aside from that, now we get to what needs to happen with the turbo. It needs to be rebuilt. So I'm already in contact with a local company, gonna try to get a rebuild from them. Let's just take a look. There we go. Housing off. The housing seems okay. It doesn't really have any score marks. It doesn't have any good dents or anything. It's probably okay, which is nice because I don't want to have to get this elbow re-welded back on. But here's the turbo. As you can see, it is missing a ton of pieces. Just so many. And yes, Precision does rebuild these turbos, but the wait time is about 4 weeks and it's gonna cost me a ton of money in shipping back and forth, and I just really don't want to wait that long. Don't want to deal with shipping services, so I'm gonna try to take it to a local company, have them rebuild it, talk with them about our best options, maybe even try to bump up the size a little bit because they can port these out, make them a little bigger, something like that. But aside from that, guys, I screwed up big. Destroyed my $4,000 turbo. I'm definitely hurting from it a little bit because the first race with John Doc, like, you'll see. Guys, this is how it goes sometimes. You gotta just roll with this kind of stuff. Yes, the turbo's destroyed. Whatever, that is in the past now. The only thing that I have to do now is work towards getting it fixed. It being destroyed, that doesn't matter anymore. I screwed up, I learned. Now it is time to fix the screw up and get back on the track. The problems don't matter. It is how you deal with the problems that matter. So guys, now that you know what I'm dealing with, let's get to the rest of the video. What's going on, guys? So back here, race day. It's Monday. Today is the freaking Christmas tree race, and I have to get the car ready to Christmas tree drag race. As you can see, it actually doesn't have anything on it, decorations wise. So I'm gonna decorate it up. The rules say that the tree cannot fall off or else you lose. So I'm gonna leave the tree wrapped, but I'm gonna put a bunch of other junk on there that might come off. All right, guys, this is probably how it's gonna go to the race. Boom, look at that. So I got a little children's mailbox up here. You turn on these lights. I got some grill lights now. I actually kind of like those. Might put some permanent grill lights in there. I do actually really like those. Got some wrapping paper on here. That'd be really fun if that blows off at 150 miles an hour and covers my face. Got the straps that also go in front of my face. Got the front fender wrapped, and I need to put air in that tire because that tire doesn't hold air somehow. Went across the whole back here, then strapped it to the parachute mount so that I can easily still open the trunk, because I do have to actually open the trunk during racing, you know, in between rounds and whatnot. Got my 3 stockings over here. Put some streamers down the side, taped onto it. Here's your daily dose of Henry. He is out here eating some grass, enjoying his day. Say hi to the people, Henry. What kind of grass are you eating today? Yeah? Come say hi. People like you. Next up, guys, I wanted to show you these. Check out how cool these 2JZ stickers are. They look just like the Z28 logo. Honestly, like, it's so hard to tell, actually. They're so cool. This guy named Jimmy Franklin reached out to me on Instagram, and he had these already printed, ready to go, and he just took a shot in the dark, and I'm so glad he did because they came out perfect. Obviously, I would call it 2JZ28, but the car isn't a Z28, so I feel like that would be kind of wrong on my part to call it 2JZ28. Alright, well, I'm gonna head to the track, see how well this stuff fares. It kind of gets blocked by this, so it's hard to really gauge, but we will know. The tree kind of, this back here kind of, we'll see. We will see how this fares. Dang, the freaking test rib didn't go so well. Lost some of that already. Basically my entire roof is already gone. The entire roof's just cooked. So yeah, we'll just pretend that that wasn't a thing. The friggin' North Carolina guys, they got their Chevys out here with some trees up top. Turbo John. A lot of flare. Yep, that is a tree standing straight up from the Motion Raceworks group. Straight up and down. Completely erect tree. That is pretty serious. I almost can't look at it.
I have real Christmas spirit.
Wow. All right. Ouch. I don't know if that was a personal attack, but it felt like it.
Just stating facts, brother.
Oh, look at that. Christmas ornaments. James finally showed up. Hey, did you have to leave the stand on? I feel like that was just...
Did you take this out of your living room?
No, I bought it at Walmart for $22.
That it makes only a missile with that on there.
So
It's gonna be a missile.
What you don't know about is the box of 1,000 glass bulbs I have for when people start to come around me.
My less powered. So I got 3000 GT. Family Man Racing. Look at that. It's freaking blow up. Wow, that's a thick one. Freaking blow up on his 10,000 horsepower Mustang. Guy already goes 730s. Seen him in a couple of my videos. This is Jim's car. Got the Falcon. This Falcon's never actually been down the drag strip. The owner has a very low 7-second Mustang that was in the shop still, so brought that out. Goodness, there's a lot of Christmas trees out here. Then all the way over there, there's an RX-7 with a big block that goes 6s and is a full-blown street car. Yeah, so feeling slow.
And the Grinchy one is going to go to the guy who has it wrapped in cellophane.
Tough break.
Is that you?
Hey, so honestly, you got
You
the
have
cooler
some
gift.
shoes to do the walk of shame.
The Grinch Award, you got to keep it till next year in your car at every race you go to. That's got to ride with you till next year. I would wear those to every race. Those are awesome. Yeah. And he did it for the present. Hey, I want something.
Merry Christmas.
Why you guys didn't win anything?
You know, out of here sweating. Just ready to race John Doc. He's already getting in his car. I feel like I look like an idiot, unprepared.
You better get ready, come on.
I'm pretty much ready. I just need to put on like 2 things.
Those Grinch slippers, one of them? Where are those at?
No, those I parked them. They are not SFI rated.
Oh yeah, so Cooper did win the Grinch Award, which is pretty fitting for him.
So I already won.
You already
Just an
won
FYI,
something.
I already won.
You already won something.
You got the best present, or the best gift that they had.
I know.
I know. I wish I had those Grinch slides.
I'm gonna make him wear them on Christmas
I would
morning.
wear those every day.
Listen, I'm cool with being classified as Grinch. Some people may not be cool with it.
So how do you feel about racing the John Doc guys? John Doc.
I'm ready. We're
Yeah.
kind of coming full circle here because they were with me on the first day I raced this car.
Yeah. They're good guys.
Here we are,
It'll be a good
racing
one.
them again.
Yeah.
Bunny hopping it down the
was on? That's what Victor said.
Mattress was on.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was on, and I was purging. You saw it.
Damn.
Yeah. No, it just wouldn't. It got up, but it was like not like up on boost. There was a bigger issue there. Even in the burnout, it was weird.
Yeah, it didn't.
After the burnout, it stalled.
Yeah.
And it felt a little weird, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do this pass, but maybe it'll feel okay once I get out there. But no, it was wrong the whole time. Something was wrong. Good? Something was wrong with the car. Oh, I saw it. I had a front row seat.
It was odd.
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't know what my deal was. It had some kind of boost issue.
Bro, what was that? I think it was on overboost the entire time. Dude, it looked like you were just patting the gas off. I can confirm I wasn't. My foot never came off it. If Dylan was wheeling the entire way
I don't know. Weird.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that was a 10-second car.
I
Like,
know.
would have had it.
I know.
But
His car
damn.
goofed, my car goofed worse.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever.
I mean, we came out. It was
I'll
fun.
live.
We won the Grinch Award.
I won the Grinch Award. There's a lot of fast cars out there.
Yeah, so
I would have liked to do something a little cooler, but really not mad. I drove a total of 8 minutes. He drove a total of like 12 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to kind of see him move on to the next round in a way.
That's true.
And I like those guys. They're good people. Glad to see them keep moving, but hey, whatever, you know. It wasn't a big race. It was just something small and simple, but whatever that was that did that, we'll have to get it figured out. It just felt weird. It felt weird in the burnout. It felt weird all around, so.
Yeah, it didn't like blow much smoke.
No, it did like no burnout. It was
But
all like
all
convertible.
right,
My
your
lights.
what's it called?
Yeah.
I can't think of the name. Mailbox
And I didn't even go very fast.
stayed. Everything stayed on, right?
Well, I only went like 90 miles an hour.
I
maybe.
guess, yeah.
Not even, probably. How fast did it go? What was my top speed? 70? Like 62? Yeah. 16.3.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting. Yes, this sucks. We will move past it. Obviously, I was pretty bummed out last night when I realized that it just wouldn't make boost, but that's just part of it, you know. I definitely could have taken down John Doc, but the more prepared team got the win, how it should be. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Keep it saucy. Here's a close-up of the damage for the people that really want to see. Look at all that chunks. I'm gonna have to really check the intercooler, make sure it's not leaking. Yep, she's cooked.